good that we're not doing a podcast or anything, right?
That's not vocal.
By the way, I want to do a small shout to your camera, who decided to work again.
You're welcome.
What's up with that?
Well, I had to have a little sit down with my camera, and I said, "Listen, we're trying to become famous multimillionaires because that's why we're doing this."
The only reason why we started the podcast.
Correct. And the only thing that's stopping us is the technology.
Yep. Blame.
You know how that works? That you're like, I wanna do this or that, but first I need to buy something, and then I can do it.
I get where you're coming from, but I have the other dilemma is like, I have things set up. For example, streaming. When I used to stream, I was like, okay, nice. I set things up. True. Everything's working.
True.
Then you record a video and you're like, why is my audio dog shit? And then you go into the debug mode and you go into a rabbit hole.
Yeah, that doesn't happen to us.
No, not at all.
We haven't experienced any of that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Once.
Imagine if we made a recording before this, like last week, and then we listened back and we were really quiet. And then today we were like, oh, we'll just change the gain a little bit. It'll be fine. And that was 3 hours ago. Imagine if that happened.
Wait, no. Is it?
No.
Has it been 3 hours since we started the testing?
I think like an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay, if it was actually 3 hours, I would have questioned my ability to tell time.
It very much could have been 3 hours. Let's be honest.
It felt like 3 hours. No, it felt like a solid hour and a half.
It was rough, man. Apparently, making a podcast, recording a podcast, apparently is not that easy. Turns out. Actually, listen, maybe we've been shitting on those like basic white dude podcasts too much.
Oh no.
Maybe we've shitting on them Maybe we've shitting on them. Maybe we've shitting on them insufficiently.
We've shitting.
But it's not easy. Turns out it's not easy to do audio.
I love that your language center is also starting to shut down 100%. As we start the podcast.
This is I don't know if it's a bilingual thing or a trilingual thing or whatever thing, or if it's just our brains being broken.
It's just us being stupid.
Yeah, maybe it.
I love it because you were shitting on me, and then we hit record, and you're like,
absolutely, and that'll continue to happen. Just because I'm shitting on you doesn't mean I'm better. Because
valid
I see
point
within you what I hate about me. And that is some real shit right there.
Then you want to point it out, vocalize. Are we getting into a real? Is this real talk? Is this hello? Welcome to One Corner Missing. Tonight's guest is. Tell me more about your tekortkomingen. I forgot the word in English.
I was going to say about your abbreviations, which is even better. Tell me more about your abbreviations.
Abbreviations?
Flaws.
Your flaws. That
That's
was
one.
Yes.
Oh, so many.
Tell me about your abbreviations.
Do you want me to tell you about my abbreviations in alphabetical order or in order of importance?
Starting with E, then going to T, and then C.
Extra. E-annoying.
Wait.
E-intelligent.
ETC?
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
You just passed on
I just
E.
focused on the E and I stopped listening.
E.
Because you said start with E and my brain was like, oh God. Yeah, so that's all I could do. So thanks for that. That was awful. Never do that again,
welcome.
please.
Yes.
Can we agree to not?
Okay.
Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome.
This is our talking over you. Sorry.
First.
This is definitely our first recording that we've ever done. 100%. We haven't done another one that was horrible. If anyone tells you that, they're lying.
This one is still horrible.
Yeah, guaranteed.
But it might be our first one.
We're learning. No one knows how to do a podcast immediately.
No, and we don't have the knowledge to be like, yes, we can start from scratch.
We just don't have knowledge. Period. What do you know?
Why?
You know things.
you know things.
Yeah. You know things.
Hi, this is our second segment.
This is our segment. You know things.
You know things. Tell me more.
That's a good name of segment.
You know things.
You know things.
Okay, I feel a birth of a second not podcast segment. You know things.
I like
That's
things.
Good. Yeah, I like it. But no, yeah. The only thing that I knew was just YouTube and Twitch.
Just YouTube? Just Twitch? Hello?
Hello.
How are you? We didn't
How
say
are you?
hello.
we didn't say hello.
No, honestly, knowing YouTube,
Knowing things.
it's not nothing.
Thank you.
That is definitely something.
This is me learning from our last podcast of accepting compliments.
It's very good.
Hey,
Good job.
there we
What did
go.
We didn't have a previous recording. Remember?
The thing that never happened.
The unspoken episode.
We shall not be named.
I don't think we're gonna be able to save it at all. The previous one. I think the audio.
I mean,
is too, we'll see. Because we also don't know how to do.
Nothing. Whoa.
No, we do.
Video? You do?
No, we don't know how to edit.
Edit. I know how to edit.
See, you know things.
You know
telling you.
things.
What do I know?
Sparkle.
That's going to be something our editor does.
Yes.
Add an effect here. We don't have an editor.
Plot twist, it's us.
Yeah.
And then we just hate on ourselves that we kept doing stuff that makes us edit things.
Oh, God. Although good editors in YouTube or
Oh, yeah.
anything. my
Oh,
God,
yeah.
That is some good shit.
100%. Like, it makes the video so much better. But
So
not,
I guess what we're trying to say is we're hiring editors.
if you want to work for exposure.
Exposure
Oh,
checks.
I hate that. I
Yeah.
hate that so much.
Yeah, it's not a
I've
thing.
had, like, when I was doing YouTube, it was a couple of times I've been approached by, I don't know what
Don't
it even
say
was.
it.
And they were like,
Don't
just,
say it.
yes, for exposure.
No.
You
No.
need to promote our brand.
No.
We will share it on our websites.
Yeah.
And you get money by exposing yourself.
And then you go to the bank and you say, "Hey, can I pay my rent with these exposure checks that I've been giving?"
Exposure checks.
And then they look at you and they say, "Sir, please leave the premises, or we're going to call the security
Sir,
officer." Security
please
officers?
put your clothes
Please put-
back
yeah,
on.
First of all, how did you get in here?
Who are you?
How did you get into the vault?
You're just like standing naked in the vault, with just like a trench coat on.
One day.
Goals.
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, how are you today?
I am so tired at this moment. We had a gym session, but like,
Allegedly.
no, we had a gym session.
We did have a gym.
We did.
Shh.
Go to the gym. Anybody who is listening and is like,
Listen to this in the gym. This is definitely
Yes.
not gonna
Yes.
give you any motivation, but we'll do it.
none. You will just leave the gym depressed and flaccid.
I do listen to podcasts in the gym, but and this is bad. It is easier for me to do more work listening to gym music, like music that has tempo and beats.
Oh yeah, 100%.
If I listen to a podcast,
No.
it's fun, but it's really difficult to be tired to this. I can't lift weights to this. I can't do it.
And also,
I'm just a little boy.
it doesn't motivate
Which is
you.
what I
yeah.
say in the gym.
Yes,
So all
just
the
keep
things
crying
I say out loud. Yeah.
No, you have to have upbeat music.
Yeah.
If you're tired, upbeat music. If you're normally energized, I can go like on regular music.
But if you do listen to podcasts in the gym and you're listening to this in the gym, first of all, how did we release this? Huh? And second of all,
Yes.
let us know what we can do to make your gym visit a little bit better. We can do a gym section called
Gym section.
Did you remember to stretch?
No, trust us, bro.
That is our everything section.
That was our working title for this podcast.
Yeah. We saw all these fucking piece of shit idiots. I'm sorry. I'm saying it. Going on
Oh,
camera
he's going for it.
and being like, you know, those fucking memes of like, oh, if you're like 20 and you haven't cracked $1 million yet,
$1 billion.
or $1 billion, you don't have a fucking Ferrari yet. It's like, bitch,
Why aren't
who
you?
cares? Who wants a Ferrari? No one.
Why aren't you driving a Bugatti?
Who wants a? Have you seen Ferraris? Ugly.
I mean,
Ugly.
I am all
Ugly.
for it.
No.
Stop talking about yourself. No, but actually, like, if you have goals and if you want to have a Ferrari, that's fine. It's
You better work, bitch.
yeah, exactly. Better work, pursue it. But I think the most thing that grinds our gears about those influencers is that they are, first of all, making unrealistic goals, giving weird ass tips like, yeah, I woke up at 4 a.m. I invested in a couple of stocks and I went back to bed and that's my day.
And I have generational wealth, and my dad gave me 30,000 euros to invest.
I had a small loan of $1 million.
That'll help a little
Oh.
bit. So yeah, based on that, and also just a lot of podcast bros talking about diet, talking about the gym, talking about investments, talking about relationships and women.
Oh no,
So,
we're not gonna start on that one because we need like five episodes to just go through all that.
So we
shit.
realized, wow, anyone can do a podcast, which means that we can do one as well.
That's why we're here.
Yeah, and then the initial idea was to just talk a bunch of shit and just be like, trust us, bro, just go to the gym at 3 a.m. with a waffle up your left nostril. That's gonna give you the gains you want, bro.
You was gonna say up your rectum, weren't you?
No.
And you corrected yourself mid-sentence?
No, but I wish I had.
Okay.
I wish I had.
Waffle up your ass is a very Belgian thing to say.
Yeah, that is definitely. I'm definitely doxing our location, our exact location right now by saying waffle. We did go to the gym.
Yes.
Thanks to you, I have to say.
Thank you.
I've been very inconsistently going to the gym for a few years now.
Because of me.
But the last, before we met, I already went to the gym.
I'm sorry, it sounded like you. Because of you, I was going so inconsistently to the gym. I was like, wait, what? Where's this going to?
Yeah, I just need you to know that you're a problem. You've been causing me so much pain.
I know.
No, but you've been following this new whatever the fuck schedule and forcing me to go to the gym with you, and it's been great.
I've been dragging you kicking and screaming to the
Yeah,
gym.
I really hate it. I said I love it, but it's not true. I hate it so much, but then
it's a love-hate relationship.
yeah, afterwards I'm like, no, that was good.
Yep.
So thanks for that. That's cool.
You're
That's
welcome.
pretty cool of you. I'm so happy that you do that.
I hate myself for doing it, and I love myself for doing it as well.
I hate yourself too.
Yeah. Pro tip: hate yourself.
That's another. That's one of those things that you see a lot as well, which
hate yourself?
Also fills me with like a deep sense of sadness and anxiety. Is these videos on Instagram and TikTok? I guess.
I guess.
Are
you on TikTok? Are you saying you're on TikTok?
These guys and it's like them being happy and I'm in love and she's great, blah blah blah, and then oh no, she doesn't love me anymore, and then it's just footage of them working out. You know what I mean? Where they're like,
vaguely know.
If I invest time in someone and she breaks my heart, the only way to process it is by going to the gym for like the rest of your life. You know what I mean? Like, I've got some difficulties, or I'm having difficulties relating to people or finding, someone that I really want to be with. So instead, I'm just going to spend all of my time in the gym, and that's supposed to be inspirational. What?
Yeah.
No, honestly,
it's
like
a bit extreme.
It's a thing, man. It's like, oh, she broke my heart, so now I'm just gonna break my gym records or some bullshit. It's like, what are you talking about?
I needed motivation. This is the motivation I use for gains.
I think you're running away from your problems, buddy. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? They're using the anger to fuel their biceps.
It's weird. I don't like it.
I mean,
I'm
always playing.
Talk to a friend.
Yeah,
talk to a friend.
Always playing the devil's advocate in a way.
Yeah, you are.
But that's just me. I try to understand all perspectives, but I understand the videos that just like it's a weird message to send, but I can see why
it's toxic.
If you like try to use that, let's call it anger. Like if you're angry, disappointed that something didn't work out in the relationship, and you go to the gym and you use that as like an outlet, but that shouldn't be your only one.
Correct.
Basically.
Correct. Yeah. Correct. I think that's my big issue. Yeah. It's like, this is a solution.
Yeah.
You have a broken heart, go to the gym.
Yep.
It's like, and all the other stuff that you should do.
I mean, they leave out most parts of the gym is like probably they connect with other bros and then just bro out.
Yeah.
And that's not mentioned in those videos.
No,
and I'm like,
that's the important part.
Yeah.
Is the gym bro jobs.
Yeah.
Correct. I agree.
Get that protein.
I agree. Get that protein in the gym. I agree with you there. Yeah, it's just weird because it just implies that every dude in the gym is like heartbroken, depressed, and not dealing with it and just going to the gym instead.
I mean, it does help with your mental state of being, working out.
I guess. That's true.
Like I've noticed.
Endorphins. It gives you endorphins.
Endorphins.
That's it.
And also just like makes you healthier in general, and mostly it helps. I mean, I'm not saying if you have clinical depression and you need meds, go to the gym. No, go see a doctor, because that's a whole other thing.
Also, if you're deeply depressed, getting out of bed is the big achievement. You're not gonna go to the gym. It's not
course
realistic.
not.
You know
No.
what I mean? It's not realistic. It's like if you're really depressed, it's like good job, you got out of bed. Maybe you tidied your room a little bit. You got some food in you. Great
Yeah.
job. You know what I mean? That's it's unrealistic to be like you're depressed. Go to the gym. It's like, bitch, I can go outside.
My gym is getting me out of the bed.
Exactly. No, not good. Not good. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the many thoughts that I have on gym bros. My God.
I mean, to go back to the point of like it makes you feel better. Like the thing that started going to work by foot.
Yes.
It does make me feel better in these what's the word? Darker months.
Yeah.
Like-
Why did you forgetting English?
No, I don't know.
I think.
It's my brain
I'm
is
worried
just
about you.
spazzing out for some reason because
Do you want me to call someone?
can
I call someone?
call the ambulance.
Call the ambulance.
Bames bonk
James
having a
Bond's
strong.
having a strong. Correct.
No, but like usually December, January, and February are
Depression months.
yeah, mostly because of the dopamine shortage after the December months, because you have so many things that you're doing, celebrating, visiting family, and then January hits and just like there's nothing.
The void.
The void.
It's true. The first three-ish months of the year is just void.
Yeah.
It's just nothingness.
And now we're like in February,
Emptiness.
and I'm like, I haven't felt too sad. I mean, I've had ups and downs like everybody has, but usually in January, I'm just like deprived of dopamine, and then like going to work by foot, just having that at least 10,000 steps a day, it did do wonders for me.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's for everybody, but it does do like
No,
good.
I agree. I think it's good to walk and be outside. And if you have a desk job, which we both do,
Yeah, it is bad.
that is incredibly valuable. So yeah, actually, that's another thing I should thank you for. You got me to walk more. 'cause I
Oh,
used to just
thank
like-
you. Look at me.
Yeah,
I'm
so
an
much gratitude.
influencer
And
now.
Look at you accepting the things and saying
I
thank
know.
you. Yeah, very
I've
good.
learned. I've evolved. Growth.
Mm-hmm. Good job.
Influencers. Buy rain. Drink.
Don't
Consume.
do it.
Rain energy drink. If you
No.
think Monster is good,
It's
forget about it. Drink rain.
Who thinks Monster is good?
People.
Name one. Name one people.
Jeff?
Jeff is people. That's true.
I mean, I've seen a lot of people drink Monsters. I used to drink. Oh, I'm sorry. That's how my brain works. I mentioned Monster, and there was one meme that I've seen recently.
Go on.
Is just a screen recording of texts from Reddit, and the first one is like.
So you know it's gonna be good.
it was.
I'm scared.
I'm not sure if I should tell.
I'm very
this.
scared now. I'm getting more frightened by the second. I'm gonna get a panic attack in 3
okay.
more seconds if you
I don't know
tell me.
the first sentence how it went, but it just basically went
I'm
something
so
something.
scared.
How does Monster taste like, or something like that?
Please,
and
God.
then the next answer is like, do you mean their cocks, their cum? And then the next answer is just like very distorted audio, is like Monster energy drink. It's like Reddit in a nutshell. I probably butchered the first line, but it was just like,
That's
oh.
fine. Listen, talking about memes is impossible.
Yeah, I know.
You see the meme? Funny. You talk about it?
No.
Garbage.
Trying to relate a meme in an audio
anything.
medium, no.
Oh. Is there such a thing as, what's the word? Reenacting memes?
Wait.
You know how they do crime reenactments
Wait.
on TV? You know TV?
Don't pull the pull.
I will pull.
You're,
You can't tell me what to
you're I saw you pulling our audio interface.
Who cares?
Just like Wait,
you know how there's crime reenactments? Crime scene reenactments?
Please
So there's a crime. A crime has been done.
I'm sorry. This is
Someone does a crime. Come back. Hello.
I'm falling apart on the street.
Stop trying to get away from this.
Okay,
crime
so
happens.
explain. Yes.
Someone does a crime. Oops, crime occurred. Right, and then oops,
sorry.
oops, crime. oops, all crime.
I'm sorry that I interrupt you, but just like you staring is like describing like a horror and this crime. Is it like, oops, crime happened, so let's explain.
Oops, just crimes. I just did a crime. You know how sometimes you do a crime? Because I've done several.
I
So many
too
crimes.
sometimes
My
crime. I crime. Okay, anyway.
God damn
So
it.
a crime happened.
God
and
damn it. God damn it. Anyway, so
Don't
someone
you
does a
take-
crime.
Yes.
Someone does a crime. And then they get caught, because of course.
Okay.
And then
I'm also having puberty while
yeah, you're also going through puberty. This is a lot.
having puberty.
We had one coffee, and I'm already getting palpitations.
Are you palpitating?
Palpatine?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm getting palpitations.
Palpatweens. I'm sorry.
Palpatweenagers?
Continue your story. So a crime happened.
Oops, a crime. Oops, crime.
This is breaking.
What?
I don't know why it tickles my funny bones. Oops, crime. It's like a psychopath trying to explain why he did a crime. I don't know. Oops, crime.
I sometimes sit in a situation and like, oh shit, I did a crime. Oopsie. Oh well.
I had knife in the hand. Oops, crime.
Crime. Yep. That's how it happens, Your Honor. What happened was I was walking down the street and suddenly I blinked and oops, crime. I did a crime. Anyway, so people do crime
Yes.
in general, and you should do crime. It's great.
Do it.
This is a pro-crime podcast. What?
What?
Don't quote me on that.
No.
It's a good thing there's no audio of me saying that and video. Anyway, so a crime. They go to.
I forgot we videoed for a second.
You looked terrified. Anyway, I've
Okay.
been getting to this point for like
Let's
10 minutes.
Okay, 1,
So, crime.
2, 3. Oops, crime.
Oops, crime.
Then
Great, now it's funny to me. Thank you. Oops, crime.
oh, my muscles.
I can't keep doing this.
My
Oops,
abs
crime.
are hurting.
Please. Please. Let me
But
get through this.
who does the explaining? Is it like a video program or is it in court?
You go to jail. You go to court, and in order to help the jury piece together what happened, sometimes I have no background information. I'm not an expert, but sometimes they do these reenactments. So the criminal, the involved person, either
Oh, like
You know.
OJ putting on the gloves or some shit like that. OJ
but
Simpson.
It will be we're going to the location where it
Oh,
happened.
actually,
and
like
we're gonna
okay.
reenact what happened to try to find out if your story makes sense
Okay.
and to see also how you respond to
Okay.
those actions.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So that's like a crime reenactment. I completely forgot what we're talking about.
Reenacting memes.
Right.
Yes.
So now imagine that. So also they do this. You have these like Discovery Channel, and I hate Discovery Channel, by the way.
Why?
No, it's bad. It's like fucking Ancient Aliens bullshit. Hello.
No, that's National Geographic.
Oh, wait, is it?
I thought it was National. Oh wait, no.
It's Discovery. I think I think National Geographic is Discovery now. I think it's all.
I
Discovery.
used to not like National Geographic because all of the programs were boring.
Garbage.
Discovery Channel was like how it's made and stuff like that, and it was like actually
Okay.
interesting to see.
How it's made. I have to be honest, it's pretty cool. I have to admit. It's
I know, right?
It's like, oh, that's how a pencil
Yeah.
gets made. I want to know. Anyway.
3 a.m.
But-
You're like, I wonder how pencils are made.
I have a really big problem with like the Ancient Aliens garbage because it's like, oh my god, ancient Egyptians couldn't have built pyramids because they were stupid.
Of course.
It's like, what do you mean?
I've-
What do you mean they were stupid?
Again, back to the memes. I've seen the meme. It's like, Pharaoh. I don't know, remember the name, which one to build the pyramids. Well done at the job. You will be remembered through history. And then like flash forward to a guy just like aliens.
Also, that pharaoh didn't do shit. He didn't build that shit.
Yeah,
Are you kidding me?
I mean,
Imagine if he did.
just one guy.
He's just like, oh jeez, I really want to have a big triangle in the fucking desert.
The most buff guy you can possibly imagine just building pyramids.
Pharaoh swole, the swole pharaoh,
The swallow tap.
swallow tap. Ooh,
Ooh.
very good. I like that.
But so reenacting memes.
Yes.
We're
Christ.
back.
So they also
Yeah.
do that on Discovery, whatever the fuck
Uh-huh.
the TV station is, where they, oh, this crime happened, and then you see like actors reenacting.
Oh,
it,
yeah.
which is so funny, and that's what I'm imagining.
The whole meme
That
thing.
thing, but with memes.
Oh, okay.
Like literally paid actors that kind of look the same, have like a wig on of the person in the vine, and they do the same thing.
but just like 50%
But
less funny.
it's exactly, but it's like less good, obviously, because it's reenacted. I think there's a market there.
There
and I
is.
think we could get into that. Do you remember the Dramatic Chipmunk?
Oh yeah,
I just remembered.
I think it's the what that's the
One
one
of
I
the
was talking about.
One
by
of
the way.
those like OG old school.
I think
memes.
legit it's the first like video meme that I can
Yeah,
remember.
Yeah, that one and the Nyan Cat was also one that was very.
Yankat came later.
Yeah, that was
I
after.
think.
I think.
I
Who
think
knows?
like in my recollection is
You have a
this-
recollection? What's that like?
Yes, very chaotic.
Cool.
So you have the hamster, the surprise hamster. You have the Numa Numa
Wait,
guy,
wait. Hamster?
gerbil.
The dramatic chipmunk.
Oh, chipmunk. Yeah, I don't know.
I was
Hamster.
like, is there a surprise hamster meme that I didn't know about?
Yeah, it'd be way before that.
So dramatic chipmunk.
So dramatic chipmunk, the Numa Numa guy.
Wow.
That's also one of the OG ones.
That's old internet.
The Star Wars kid.
Oh,
Yeah,
ancient.
ancient. And these are like top of my head, the ones that I remember. Do you have like any that you
No, definitely
recollect?
the dramatic chipmunk is like top of mind for me.
top of the list,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. That's the biggest one because you literally couldn't get away from it.
Oh no, it was literally everywhere.
It was
Then
a lot.
the Rage comics came.
Oh god.
I don't know. At some point they just stopped. There wasn't really like
They should have stopped in the beginning. No, I'm kidding.
it was never funny.
Should have never been born.
You just like have a personal beef with Rage comics.
But now we have the new Rich comic, which is like that dude with the the indie girl, and then that profile, the guy in profile with like the shaved side, the blonde guy.
Oh yeah, the
You know what I mean?
the super macho man
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the crying
sort of.
girl or
Yeah.
the
Or the like just like I always think of it as like indie girl.
indie girl.
I don't know why she looks like
yeah.
indie girl to me, which also I'm not a big fan of. But what I do like is I think it's around the same vibe era, whatever. Is that one of the dude that looks completely fucked up? Like he has like 5 hairs. His entire face is just scribbles. His eyes are like black holes, basically. That one I like. It's very like doomery.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
from the Rage comic style, you mean?
Yeah.
The one
So it
just
would be like
staring into the void, guy, like very
like,
intense.
Yeah, sort of like 50 years ago I'm gonna buy a house. It's gonna cost me like 20,000 euros, and then the current
yeah,
scenario
yeah.
is just some guy that's like I live in a cardboard box basically, and I have to pay 500 euros.
Usually
rent.
like with a cigarette in his mouth and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's correct. That one I like because I find him very relatable. This is me on the inside.
It describes me as a person.
Yeah, unfortunately. So I guess maybe not fuck all Rage comic, but kind of fuck Rage comics though, kind of.
No, I used to like them. I mean, I'm not gonna say I liked them, but in the time era, it was good because it was relatable. I think it was the first time that people were just making Rage comics that weren't necessarily funny, but just related. Like for example, oh, I wake up early and I stub my toe, and
That
then
is
just
relatable.
yeah, I mean, and some people went like, oh.
Oh my god, I woke up today. Oh, me too. You're
was-
just like me for real.
That was basically Rage comics in a nutshell.
Yeah, honestly, you're not wrong.
People just said like, "Oh, I stubbed my toe. Fuck you."
It was very much
Rage.
like-
yeah,
I do that.
yeah,
It's that.
Yeah.
100%.
100%.
Maybe that's why I'm annoyed by them. I'm just like,
Yeah,
I'm just annoyed.
I
Maybe
thi-
I'm just annoyed.
I think the Rage comics stopped at the one Rage comic. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I have no idea. I
Okay.
don't even know who you are. How did you get in my house?
Hello?
Hello?
Who are you? Why are we talking in this
The
podcast?
police is on its way.
We keep discovering that
You
have
just walked in here with a
dementia.
microphone, and I'm just like, okay.
This is an open mic in your home for no reason at all.
There's no audience. Like with any open mic.
Oh, plot twist.
Sorry, go ahead.
So the one is they used to have funny Rage comics, also relatable ones, but it came a point where people started to feel a little bit too comfortable making Rage comics.
Where are you going with this?
There was one comic.
Oh, you're giving me anxiety again.
Yes.
Oh god.
I love
Okay.
I love building up the story that you have like 1,000 things
All right, go ahead.
that you think that I might say.
I'm scared.
No, a 4-panel Rage comic is basically, haha, you know when you're in the shower and you have to take a poop?
You know when you're in the shower and you get wet?
No, that's the OG ones.
Fair enough. Wait, what do you mean you know you're in the shower and you need to take a poop? Is that a thing?
I do that.
No, you don't. You better not.
Okay, so there is a just rage comic, crudely drawn of a guy.
People need to poop in the shower.
No.
We don't need to get back to this.
Yeah, I've never had that urge, and if I have the urge, I just turn off the shower, dry up,
Oh, thank God.
have a
I was
shit.
so worried you were gonna say if I do, I just do it.
I imagine just stomp it down the drain.
Yeah. I don't like, not to sidetrack you, I don't like
Yes.
people who pee in the shower.
No.
No, and I know it's an unpopular take, and I think it's something in my brain doesn't agree with the fact that you do the dirty thing in the place where you're getting clean.
But you're not pissing on yourself.
I know, and it actually,
If you're showering
I
in your own
understand
pee,
it in every way. I understand
it's just your
it.
brain is like,
And
no.
my brain is like, this is illegal, this is sinful, this is wrong, this was not in the 10 Commandments.
Live a little.
Absolutely not.
Piss in the shower.
I will absolutely not. I
Be a
would,
man.
I would prefer not to. I would prefer not to live a little.
I hate living.
Optional.
Oh no, it's so handy. It's freeing. You should try it.
Or like peeing in a sink.
Have you tried peeing in shower?
No.
Try it.
Do you pee in a sink as well?
No. Ew.
Is that weird to you? Is it weird because it's the place where you wash yourself?
But that's like unsanitary. If you do it at somebody
When you're peeing in a shower, the pee hits your body.
no.
So it's less sanitary. Well, I mean, you're
No.
also cleaning yourself.
But like in a sink, you have toothbrushes. You have your facial
Oh,
stuff.
imagine peeing in a sink with toothbrushes on the sink.
Just like
Might as well just pee on the toothbrush. Might as well just pee in your pants. Fuck it. Nothing matters.
Imagine
Just pee
just-
on the floor.
imagine just going to somebody's house and you're like, so is there a toilet? And just like go to it.
Go to the kitchen.
To a
Start
kitchen.
peeing in their sink.
I mean,
I don't like.
But no, try in the shower. Shower is
I don't want to. I'm not going to.
it's freeing.
It's what?
Freeing.
Freeing.
Yes. Free Willy. Free yourself.
The last time I took my dick out, I was sent to jail.
I'm not saying do it in the middle of a street.
Oh. No, I don't think I'm going to do it.
I mean, I'm not forcing you to.
Yeah, I
but
know.
I'm
I know.
just
What if you did? Hello.
just like when you were taking a shower earlier, I just like barge in, piss, do it, fucking do it, piss.
But I don't need to. You come in with like a bottle of water. Drink this.
Drink, chug.
Drink it, you bitch. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna. I've had situations where I need to pee and I'm in the shower and
And
I'm
you
like,
don't?
cool, I'm gonna finish my shower and then I'm gonna pee.
Okay, that's
Normal.
There are two people in this world:
Correct. Correct.
people who live and people who are anxiety.
Yeah. But no, because it's not like, because I do freeing shit all the time, but not peeing in the shower for some reason.
Freeing shit all the time.
I free my shit all the
Shit in
time.
the shower.
I shit freely every day.
Sir, please stop shitting from the balcony. It's freeing.
Something about. Oh, I have
breeze
had
up my
dreams.
ass.
I've had dreams where I like pee from the balcony or from the window.
And then you piss your bed.
No.
That's
Fortunately, no.
that usually ends in me pissing somewhere when I shouldn't have.
Somewhere. Like the shower.
Like the shower. I mean, shower's good. Otherwise, no. But
I
yeah,
will say out of all places that
Yes.
you pee other than a toilet or like
Mhm.
a tree, I guess, the shower makes the most sense. I will agree with you on that.
Of course.
I will grant you that.
you're not pissing on yourself.
You are though.
No.
Because the water hits the bottom and then it splashes everywhere.
And there's
And then it also splashes on you.
a shower running.
But yeah, you're right. There's also a shower which washes it off, which
Yes.
is true. Which is
Yes.
it's true, and I know it, but I can't. I can't do it. Next episode, I'm gonna be like, I just peed in the shower.
It was so free.
It was so free. I've become a new man. There was a life before peeing in the shower and a life after peeing.
The pre-piss
Like
era.
people with kids. My life before kids was meaningless.
We're not gonna go into that one. Not today. It's a
I've-
whole.
I have some powerful
episode.
opinions. Anyway, you were
yeah.
saying something about peeing in the shower.
No, the
Why do you
comic.
keep talking about peeing in the shower? Jesus.
I want you to piss in the shower. Everybody watching, drink rain and piss in the shower.
Don't do any of that. Please.
Go to the gym, but forget
Yes,
anything
I
else. If you have a takeaway from this podcast, go to the gym or
Please ignore
exercise.
everything else we
Yeah,
said.
the whole gibberish. No, gym, exercise, healthy. If you're feeling sad, go to the gym. You might get better. I'm not guaranteeing
might
it.
Now that's what I'm talking
Yes,
about.
exactly.
It might help.
It might help.
It might not. It's probably not going to make it worse.
A big no.
Let's be honest. It's probably not going to make it worse.
Unless you pull something or break something,
Yeah,
and
but
then you'll
that's-
be more depressed because
That's
you went to
just
the gym.
because- That's just because you didn't do it right. That's just because you didn't do it right.
Shade.
People need to take more.
Drag them all.
People
Drag them
need to
all.
take more personal responsibility. Pull themselves up by their bootstraps. Just work, and you'll be rich somehow. Did you know?
Own a Bugatti.
You just get a Bugatti then.
Yes.
When you have a job. Have you
Yes.
tried? And if you don't, then just get
You just
more jobs.
Work hard enough. You buy a house.
Before you know it.
Then you sell that house.
Rich.
You buy another house.
Absolutely. That's been my experience.
Easy.
My parents
Easy.
said, get a good education, get a job, you're going to be able to afford things. Turns out, I got a job, I got an education.
Are you affording things?
Barely.
You're barely holding on.
Everything, when I go to a cafe, this is sad. And it's
no.
not even necessary.
No. Is this is the emotional
This
part
is
of the
sad,
podcast?
The sad segment.
The sad segment.
I look at the price
The
of the
SS
beverage
segment,
to
sorry.
decide whether or not I want to have it.
You look at the
Yes.
price of the beverage.
Yes. So let's say I want a soda.
Yes.
Let's say we have the options from sparkling water all the way up to fucking kombucha because I'm a hipster.
Kombucha
I'm
is
gonna
good.
be like, how much money do I deserve to spend on myself
Deserve?
today? Yes. And it'll be
Ooh.
like, what is the best value for me to get?
Is it because you are thinking about value to money ratio, or are you just per?
I think it's that I'm trying to get the best value.
Okay. I thought for a second there I thought I was doing a podcast with a per person.
Not a per.
Not a per.
You don't want
How
people thinking
dare
you're
you.
a per.
How dare you?
No, and I think it's it's like being cheap.
Oh yeah.
And I think it comes out of not having money. You know what I
Cheapskate.
mean?
I had to. I understand where you're coming from, but at some point you have to let go, man.
Absolutely.
But again, I'm not gonna pay $10 or €10 for like a stupid kombucha 330 milliliters.
You know what else is the problem though? I
Me.
just said what I said. Yes. But I'm also like,
Am I the drama?
I'm gonna buy an iPhone,
Yeah.
an Apple Watch. I'm gonna get a custom tailored suit. You know what I mean? So like my priorities are just like, oh, drink. I'll have the tap water, please,
I'll have the tap
because I don't
Perrier
deserve
water.
to get a lemonade or whatever the fuck. And then
Meanwhile,
I'm like, you know what I
Gucci.
do deserve though? Prada. Like what?
I want Prada.
So I think I am the problem. It's me.
In-
So you
in-
were saying something about showers
inconsistency.
and peeing.
Yes, we will wrap this up at some point in this podcast. But yeah, the Rage comic that ended all Rage comics,
That's
in
what
my
we were talking
opinion,
about. Holy shit.
is the one in the shower. So you have a 4-panel comic of a guy or a person taking a shower, and they're like, I think a thought bubble, and they're like, ooh, I need to poop number 2, and they're like, ooh, the toilet is too far, and they defecate in their own hand and chuck it into the toilet from the shower, and they miss, and that's why the Rage comic is like, oh no, I missed the shower, and then everybody
Jesus Christ.
yes, usually the reactions are like, yes, relatable, I do that, and that's the one comic where everybody in the world, I think, united, and they were like, nobody does that except for
this
you.
is nothing. Yeah, what are you talking about? It shouldn't be anything anyway. If it is,
Yeah.
stop.
And people just
Please
stop making Rage comics after that, I think.
Thank God.
And then now we have memes.
What if that was relatable?
To some people, it might have been. I've
You better
heard
shut your mouth
I've
right
heard
now. You
another
better stop
story.
I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking
poop in hand,
punch you with this microphone if you keep talking.
Kobe into the toilet. Kobe.
Yeah, no.
But
No.
you miss, and then just smears on your wall.
And then you go,
Oops. Yeah.
I'm so tired.
So, how long have we been talking? Oh, it's almost 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Okay. Do you have anything
Depression? Now I do.
to add? Turns out depression.
Turns out depression. Yeah, now I do. Do I have anything to add to what you just said?
No,
Absolutely.
to the end of the podcast.
We're wrapping up.
Wrapping up.
already?
Yes.
Oh my God. Well, I'm just glad we managed to record something today, to be honest.
I am very happy about it.
I wasn't expecting it.
I was.
didn't think we were going to.
No, we just
we
hit
did.
record, and we hoped for the best. And I hope at the end of the episode the audio levels will be good. That's the only thing I'm
I
stressing
have
about.
to add is the that one vine of that little dog with the Mexican flag on its back getting on the
Just
keep
falling,
thinking
just
it's
falling.
It's so good. Hello? Can I tell you
It is
something?
good.
It's
It
really
is very
good.
good.
something about small dogs.
Having a panic attack.
It's just, he's just like me for real.
You're a small dog.
I am a tiny dog with anxiety.
You're a
yeah.
petite dog.
I am petite. Well, no. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I just, now that we're talking about it, it's just all I'm thinking. It's like in a loop in my head.
In the loop.
Yeah. It's very hard for me to focus on doing the podcast right now.
The one thing that I love about that vine is not the fact that it falls, but just the sheer panic in its eyes.
The way it looks back.
Yes. and then tries and then just like
and the little scratchy noises. Like it's incredible. It's so good.
Oh,
I think
animal memes are the top tier.
Yeah, as 100%. Also, my favorite content on Instagram the last year or two is
100%.
just animals.
Like the cat with huh.
Oh, so good.
Huh.
So good. But I think literally that is like the antithesis to me of like how I look at rage comics and how much I'm like, ugh, that's really cringe. And then what's good is that dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
like the tiers. My tier
S
list
S tier is the
like
dog.
S plus, S plus, S plus plus plus,
SS plus. Whoa.
plus asses. S tier. I'm just gonna go back to
Yeah,
S tier because
S tier, yeah.
it's not good.
S tier.
S tier. The S tier is that dog, and then absolute like garbage tier is
D or E.
that rage comic that you just described. 'Cause
Oh yeah.
that's
Yeah. No. It goes
I'm not okay with that.
to the Z.
Just something about ending as any story with foo makes me feel tired. It makes me feel old.
But like back in the day, you never had a rage comic and you were like, oh, that's relatable.
No, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Just
yeah, of course.
in hindsight, you were
But
like,
exactly,
fuck this.
in hindsight, I'm just like, what was this?
I mean,
Why did we enjoy this?
generally speaking, of all or a lot of things, if you look back, you're like, what?
Why? Exactly.
Like the one meme that I show you, PTXD.
Oh
Like
my God.
when you remember the things that you did
Yeah.
as an emo kid, you have PTXD. It made me giggle. It made me giggle so much.
XD. We need to bring that back. No, we're already bringing that back.
I use that on daily. I think.
XD. I
Too
do
much.
I
Too
do
much.
the little cat face a lot.
Yeah.
With the three. I really
yeah.
like that one.
That one's just
That's
cute.
really good.
But I use XD, I think, most of the time in chats with people that I grew up with.
That makes sense.
I only use that or with people who can relate to the XD. It's like the same way that you type LOL as like weird millennials. I never type that.
How much money do I need to pay you to put that in an email to a client? at
XD?
work? Yeah.
I can work my way around it.
I mean, there's a program, Adobe XD. I'll just
There
talk
you
about
go.
Adobe
Yep.
XD, and
Yep.
they'll think I'm saying Adobe XD, but what I'm
Yep.
actually I'm just saying Adobe in all caps.
You know that program, Adobe?
Adobe
XD.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to add
Yes.
to wrap up
Beautiful.
the podcast.
Beautiful wrap up.
My God.
So next time we talk about penis girth, depth of
Where are you
nasal
going with
cavities,
Is that related somehow?
and pinatas.
No, we're not.
Join
doing-
us next
no,
time.
No, absolutely not. No.
No!